So, yeah. Once again, that was a rather exciting Sunday. And it's weird because I said yesterday I was going to relax and yeah. Sorry, that was my computer gave me a notification there. I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, in terms of football, that was an exciting weekend. I mean, I thought it would just get exciting as the fact that the Bengals had beaten the Ravens. Outright trounced them, actually. Oh, actually, where are my manners? I should probably start off by saying, Happy Monday, everybody! Yep, it's Monday, making me a real drag, especially if your favorite football team did not win yesterday. I mean, the Jaguars beat the Patriots, for starters. I mean, honestly, that's kind of what the Jaguars should have done back in February. I'm just saying. And we definitely have proven that the last 2 weeks have proven that the Eagles really are not as good as everyone thinks they were a year ago. They really were never that good. They just got really lucky last year. I'm being serious. What else happened? Let's see. Buffalo lost again. That's disappointing for my home area. Sorry. There's a reason why I was up late last night. I'll get to that momentarily. The Broncos won. Then again, that's what happens when you get rid of Khalil Mack. I'm just saying. What else? I can just make funny faces the entire rest of the video, but I don't want to do that. That would come across as lazy and unprofessional, and I most certainly am not going to do that. What else? Other games happened yesterday that well, the Niners beat the Lions. That was another game that happened. I mean, as long as the 49ers have Jimmy Garoppolo, they're going to be good. Let's see, there are several other really big games that definitely happened, but man, why am I drawing a blank on this? The Colts beat the Redskins. The Rams utterly trounced the Cardinals. Yeah, the Rams are going to be good this year, I think. The Chiefs beat the Steelers. Thank you. I hate the Steelers. So, yeah, go Chiefs. Plus, a few months ago, I mentioned the 16 of the right. And believe it or not, one of the 16 of the right is a Chiefs fan. So, there is most certainly that. How about the fact that Green Bay and Minnesota tied? I mean, not for nothing. I mean, everyone's saying, oh, Aaron Rodgers is back. Aaron Rodgers is back. You know, Green Bay is the best team in the NFL. Well, yeah. The Vikings are for real. Especially now they actually have Kirk Cousins, who has proven time and time again that he is a very competent quarterback. And no offense to anyone who roots for teams in the NFC North, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Vikings end up taking that division just simply because of the fact that Minnesota is now ready to go back to the playoffs, which honestly they did last year, but I think they're going to do it again. And now we get into the reason why I am so incredibly sleepy, yet incredibly excited at the same time. It's that my Dallas Cowboys won! Yes, the Cowboys won. Go Cowboys! How about them Cowboys? I am so incredibly happy they won. And yeah, honestly, I think we proved that we're ready to go back to the glory days of the late 70s and the mid 90s when Dallas reigned supreme. As I know it's going to happen. You know, we did a lot of great stuff yesterday. I mean, our defense is finally starting to prove itself. You know, we have people like DeMarcus Lawrence and Sean Lee and Shedobe Awuzie. You know, we're ready to go. And Jalen Smith as well, almost forgot him. So we are definitely poised to take the Super Bowl again. We are. But again, it's only been 2 weeks. We're 1-1, but then again, so are a lot of teams. So, actually, who is? Excuse me. Who is undefeated at the moment? Jacksonville's undefeated right now. Oh yeah, another game that happened. The Saints beat the Browns, which honestly doesn't surprise me at all. Drew Brees has proven that he's an incredibly competent quarterback year in and year out. Ever since, you know, they won the Super Bowl back in 2010. Interesting fact, back when I was at Gettysburg College, there was a place I would go to every year to watch the Super Bowl. And it was actually a place I could have gone like all year round, but for whatever reason I just thought I should hang out there for the Super Bowl. It was a place called The Attic. And every year I went to The Attic to watch the Super Bowl. Every team that I had rooted in the Super Bowl always won. Yeah, they always won. So, my freshman year, the Saints won. I root for them. Sophomore year, Green Bay. Hey, listen, I may not like Aaron Rodgers, but I'll take Aaron Rodgers over Ben Roethlisberger any day of the week. Not just Ben Roethlisberger, but the Steelers in general. I hate the Steelers. I do. And what Ben Roethlisberger did around that time, that is incredibly unforgivable and stupid. So, for that game and that game only, go Pack, go. So yeah, freshman year was the Saints. Sophomore year was the Packers. The junior year, you know what? Giants Patriots round 2. Giants were the underdog in that game also. So you know what? I root for the Giants. And senior year, which I actually talked about this game in quite significant detail yesterday, the Ravens won. Ray Lewis's final game. And I alluded to this yesterday, but it most certainly bears repeating. Ray Lewis is the man, and he went out in possibly the greatest blaze of glory ever. And that is super duper awesome. I mean, there's some stuff that the Cowboys most certainly need to work on for sure. And by things you need to work on, I mean, when you have a lead from start to finish, you keep it up and don't let them try to come back with 5 minutes to go, please. I mean, our mentality is finish this fight. And even though we ended up winning, you know, you certainly have to be very wary of the possibility of any potential comeback. I'd say if I were to give us a grade, I'd give us an A, but a number score, I'd give us about a 93. 93, 94. So we were good. But if we want to go to the Super Bowl, we absolutely need to score several hundreds, if you will. That's the only way we're going to get back to the glory days. But that's just me in terms of how I feel overall about our situation in the NFL. So, yeah, it was a rather exciting Sunday. And once again, in terms of the, how about before I end off this video? Actually, what was I going to talk about again? Shoot. Right. I was going to, talk about how, again, today's video of the history of competitive Pokemon battling, I was right. I was right, and they actually got through to finishing up this particular trio, which thank goodness, because sometimes when fans ask for what Pokemon they're going to talk about next, if it's a trio, they'll more often than not pick something else right before the trio ends. So we gotta wait a whole another week before the trio actually does end. But the good news is, it's done over with. The bad news is it's a Pokemon that, even though it actually is in the hearts of a lot of people, it really wasn't as great as everyone thought it was. But don't take my word for it. I'm going to be putting a link in the descriptions on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all the other places that the video is most likely going to be. So, yeah, a lot of really big stuff happened this weekend. And as exciting as this weekend was, it really is hard to go back to the old grind, as we all say, on Monday. It is. You couldn't sugarcoat how annoying it is if you tried. But a Monday can only be a bad day if you let it. And I am most certainly not going to do that. No siree. But the only way we'll get to knowing is if we try. Try very, 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 very hard. Because there's always the fear of the unknown. There's always the fear of things that scare the jeepers out of you. But if you stick to your positive attitude, you are going to get through the entirety of today with the utmost gusto. And that is awesome. So, yeah. How about we get to this Monday so we can focus on hopefully another great fall weekend. Because football season's still a long way to go. And there's still lots of stuff to look forward to this fall. So, that's about it. Please like, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. I could most certainly use the support. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, whatever you want to do. I did say I have a Tinder, but don't really know you can follow me on that. And as always, I am humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I am hopeful that we all have a good Monday. And no matter what, you can always remember that if you ever want to talk or chat, I'll always be here to lend an ear, and I am always going to have your back. So take care, everybody. And let's enjoy some Monday Night Football with the Seattle Seahawks and the Bears. See you later.